Hello, IK here. Welcome to React AI e-commerce full course from beginner to advanced. Lesson 8. Lesson 8, declaration and instantiation. In programming, the first thing we do is declare and instantiate variables. X equals 7, y equal home, x value is string, y is a string, x is a number. Why? Because we are the father and the mother of every object. We know what our object will do, and we have to declare the variables that will make that possible. In React, JavaScript, to be clear, React, JavaScript, but without React in JavaScript, components are objects and functions at the same time, objects and functions. For now, just repeat this sentence out loud several times, nothing else. You might want to ask AI how this is possible, why and when, but don't do that yet. I want to explain this confusion concept to you in a clear way. I spent 3 years learning and discussing this with AI to overcome my own confusion, so you don't have to. Like every object, a component has properties and functions. Even though you will often hear me use the words function and component together. Yes, you see correctly. Functions can have functions. The properties that we declare and instantiate in a component are called its state. The synonyms are variable, property, and state. Don't worry if you hear me use these words interchangeably. They mean the same thing. As you progress through this course, any confusion about that will disappear. This lesson prepares you for what happens in the index.js file, the entry point of any React application. Provider store equal object store. When something is in curly brackets, it is object. Provider is a React element. Provider. Here it is a React element. And there is a properties, there is a props store. But let's get read. React element. For example, there is a to tag, open tag and close tag. The core part of Redux is the store, which is defined here. You can open it and look at this store.js. Provider, but nothing, only look at, because I explain it in the next video. Provider has a prop called store, whose value is the object store. After processing this is now very, very interesting. After processing this, provider store equals store object. The object store declares and instantiates the state of every component in the React application. These states are loaded into memory and ready for the components during their initial rendering. How complicated is an ordinary declaration and instantiation in React? Why all that complexity? Because of the immutable nature of state changes. We will explore many examples of this later, but for now, remember this key question. Why should we mutate state immutably? There is only one valid reason: to avoid bugs. We have touched on many themes today. A lot of work is waiting for us ahead. So many times I asked ChatGPT why. It helped me a lot. The end of lesson 8. If you know somebody that need video like that, tell them, write about in your networks, write below video, comment, like video or subscribe, uh, and help all of us, because when community growing, growing knowledge of every members in that community. So my knowledge may be the most as teacher in this situation. Uh, Thank you for watching.